ViolinGamer, take it away with Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled.
Hello everyone, I'm ViolinGamer.
I'm Brian Otto.
And this is Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled All Cups mode. And first of all, who are we choosing for the bid war?
Let me go ahead and take a quick look. It's definitely going to be Spyro at $300.
All right. Let me customize my car real quick.
That's the most important part. Do they have any teal cars?
Not too sure. I like to go with this red scheme right here.
Of course it has fire.
All right, and we're good to go in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so as you guys know, this is a remake of the original Crash Team Racing game for the PS1. This also has a lot of Crash Nitro Kart tracks as well. There are some mechanical differences that I'll explain shortly. Just like the original game, this game has a reserve system. It's an invisible system that you basically you gain reserves by doing mini turbos and by landing on turbo pads, also through hang time turbos. And you want to maintain your reserves so you can keep fire. Fire makes your kart go faster. Right now I have regular fire from doing mini turbos. And once I drive over this turbo pad, I'm going to have sacred fire. As you see, the fire just got bigger. And by maintaining the reserves, it makes the fire last longer, which is very important. There's a cool shortcut I can do right here.
Nice.
I did collect 10 Wumpa Fruit, and Wumpa Fruit does increase your speed a little bit by like 0.2%. It's not too important. It's usually not fast to go out of your way. I'm also going to be cycling through items, trying to get a shield here so I can protect myself against items. Speaking of items, I'm going to be donating $1 for every item that I get hit by, so if you guys want to join me for that,
I'll match that.
Would be great. And now I have blue fire I got from driving over a super turbo pad, which makes me go ultra fast. So.
And the super turbo pads, those are just kind of arbitrary, right? There's like no specific reason mechanically.
There's no way to tell, oh, that's weird. That's never happened before. I just
you got it out of the way early, right?
Yeah, I just hit some invisible collision that I've never hit before. But yeah, there's no visual way of telling whether a pad is a super turbo pad or not. It's whether or not it actually gives you super ultra sacred fire or not.
And so the whole point of reserves is that you actually get a boost while you're driving in a straight line, not necessarily doing like a slide or anything like that. That's correct?
Yeah, you basically want to do your mini turbos as much as possible and make sure there's a meter at the bottom right of the screen right there. You want to get perfect boost as frequently as possible because it gives you the most reserves. And I just lost my reserves right there as well. Not a great showcase, but at least you got to see how fast blue fire can make you go.
And losing reserves on the last lap can't be like too detrimental, right?
Yeah, by the last lap you're gonna have a lot of reserves built up, so it's not as crucial to maintain them, and you can do faster lines without having to boost. So that was Polar Pass. That's one of the hardest tracks in the run.
Oh,
out of the way. Next up is one of my personal favorites from the original, Engine Labs, which also has blue fire. And I'll explain that as we go along. Another thing I haven't mentioned is I'm using a speed character, which is the fastest class. However, it also has the slowest turning stat. But in order to get around that, we have a thing called brake turning. And basically, by holding the brake button and holding down on the D-pad while turning, I am able to do very sharp turns without losing any reserves. It's very important to keep holding down on the D-pad. If you don't hold down on the D-pad and you hit the brakes, it depletes all of your reserves immediately. And so now I have blue fire, and I'm going to maintain that throughout the rest of the track, hopefully. And I'm also going to do some very, very tight turns right here.
This aerial control in this game is so sick.
And you can jump down to this turbo pad right here, which is a little faster. doing some more tight corner drifting. You want to cut corners as much as possible. I'm also going to cycle through my items to hopefully get a shield or maybe a mask. You can actually, a difference from this game and the originals, you can actually get a mask in first place now, which is basically your star power from Mario Kart. Same concept. It makes you go faster and makes you invulnerable to most things.
There's like a similar mechanic to the brake turning with the aerial turns in this game too, right? Like you hold down on the D-pad in the direction. And it allows
you can do fast turns in the air as well, and it lets you do. You can do 360 turns. You can do U-turns in the air. There's a lot of options.
I think that's one of my favorite aspects of the movement in this game in general is the aerial corners like that, coming from like a source runs background. That reminds me of air strafing in like Half-Life or Titanfall 2 or something like that.
Mm-hmm. So there I lost my Ultra Sacred Fire because I thought it was the last lap, but it was only the second one. Okay.
Oh, that TNT!
that was bad. I somehow got out of that.
I was going to say, you kept your reserves, right?
Yeah, I kept my reserves somehow. There are multiple ways for your reserves to be depleted. You can graze a wall, and it can get rid of all your reserves. Whoa. You cannot maintain reserves correctly, just like that.
Yeah, what happened there?
I just didn't maintain enough reserves.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
And it got depleted. You can also get hit by an item that depletes your reserves. And like I said earlier, you can also press square without pressing down on the D-pad. All right, so coming up is Hot Air Skyway, which is basically your rainbow road of this game. You can fall off from a lot of places. And I'm going to play very dangerously right now. It might look scary because it is.
We're at a marathon, right? You got to show off all the cool stuff.
Yeah, exactly. So this super turbo pad coming up actually doesn't require you to build up reserves, but it is nice to build up reserves just in case. But this super turbo pad actually gives you enough reserves to not have to worry. And now I'm gonna try to keep blue fire throughout the entire track. Gonna do a cool jump right there. Gonna play very close to the edge. Gonna do a cool skip right here. Oh,
Ooh.
Whoops. Apparently I didn't press jump.
Oh, that would help a little bit.
The game sometimes does eat your inputs, unfortunately, but it is what it is. You can jump over this.
Oh, that looks cool.
Yeah, unlike in the original game, which has an invisible wall there, you can actually jump over that.
What are some of the main differences between this and the older kart or CTRs?
The major difference is in the original there are super turbo pads, but you can't keep Ultimate Sacred Fire throughout the entire track. Only for only for a certain amount of time.
Okay.
But here, the game lets you keep blue fire as long as you can maintain your reserves, which is very, very nice. I actually prefer that over to the original, that aspect.
Got the shortcut that time. Nice.
Yeah,
dude.
there we go.
Would you say that? So you'd say like this one's a bit more like momentum based than the old ones, maybe, or?
Actually, they're both pretty momentum based, but this one I would say is faster paced because you can keep blue fire.
Right.
Also, C&K, Crash Nitro card, the sequel to CTR, actually didn't have a reserve system at all. So a lot of these C&K tracks coming up are very different.
I was going to say probably significantly different, yeah.
Oh. Also, C&K had anti-gravity sections, but this game actually removed those.
Okay.
To make it feel more like CTR. There we go.
That was nice. Yeah, that aerial movement is really satisfying.
Mm-hmm. And that's pretty much it.
And just so everybody watching knows, I've never played this game. I just like Violin's a friend of mine, and I like watching his stream, and this game's cool.
Yeah. And that's Hot Air Skyway.
Nice, dude.
And so after 3 blue fire tracks, you would assume that there's another blue fire track, but it's completely the opposite. This last track is Slide Coliseum, and it doesn't feature a single turbo pad, which means it's very slow. However, there is an RNG strat where you get 10 Wumpa Fruit to juice up your items, And if you get a turbo boost power-up, you can get Sacred Fire from that. So that crate just gave me 7 Wumper Fruit. You can get from anywhere from 6 to 9 Wumper Fruit. And so I'm going to try to cycle my items for this mini turbo power-up. Hopefully get Sacred Fire. I can also get a mask and it'll save around the same amount of time. But other than that, if you have any donations to read, you can go right ahead.
Sounds good. I do have a few. We have Tiny Tim who donated $5 and said, hey, y'all, had to donate for CTR Brian Nato.
Hi, Tiny.
And Bro Sencha, good luck on the run, ViolinGamer. Cheers.
Thank you.
Fade Frey gave $25 and said, good luck on your run, ViolinGamer. And also, no you to that hipster on the couch.
Oh my God, Fade.
Hey, Bri.
Hi, Fade.
We have $10 from F-Real SR, who said, dropping by to wish Violin major good luck on CTR. Tear it up, man. I'm rooting for you.
Thank you for your... Also, I just got the Turbo Boost power up. So now I have Sacred Fire. That's very rare to get, actually. I get it about 1 out of 10 times.
Yeah, you were just telling me that.
Yeah,
10%
so
chance.
I'm glad I got it during the run. Oh, and I messed up the scratch. Sick.
The classic self-commentator's curse. And so you get a boost as well when you have a certain amount of hang time. Is that right?
Yeah, you also get hang time turbos. You can get mini turbos.
And every turbo contributes to the reserves.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Cool.
You can also ride on top of the CPU and get a hang time turbo from that, which can mess you up quite a lot, actually. And that wasn't in the original game.
And so this category, all cups, is it like every race or every track, I should say, or like what all? We're just doing all the cups, but what
there have been some DLC tracks added for free. Unfortunately, we're not going to be playing those today. Also, Oxide Station, Turbo Track, and Clockwork Wumpa are not featured in any cups for some reason. So yeah, we're not going to be playing those either.
Okay, it's like the majority of the maps then.
Yeah, majority.
Yeah. And there's like an RNG element with the results screen. Is that right?
Yeah. So at the end of every cup, you get a cool podium animation where you flex on the podium, I guess. And the length of the animation varies between. There's like a 3-second difference between the fastest and the slowest. So you can lose up to, I want to say, 18 seconds in this run just to podium RNG alone. In any percent, it's a lot worse. You lose 4 seconds for, I believe there are 16 tracks, so over a minute to podium RNG.
Is that like, what are the odds for like the podium RNG? Is it just like 50-50 or?
I would say there's a pretty fair amount. Okay. There are 3 different animations. So,
okay.
Yeah. I'm collecting some fruit here to go a little faster. It's one of the few times where it's actually faster. Gonna get a little hang time turbo here. And I'm gonna try to maintain Sacred Fire after I land on this turbo pad. And I'm not gonna go on that ramp anymore. Gonna do a little corner jump here. And that shortcut right there is a little bit finicky on this version of the game compared to the original. You just have to jump a little later than you normally would on the original game. And since it's the 3rd lap, I can now start cycling items to try to get a mask in first place, which does save quite a bit of time.
And that only happens on the last lap?
You can do it on lap 2 and 3. Okay. Hello? Interesting. You can do it on lap 2 and 3, but if you get a TNT or a Nitro that you can only place behind you, you want to save it for lap 3.
Okay, that makes sense.
If you get a projectile, you can just shoot it in front of you,
right,
and not worry about it. Oh, okay.
Nice. Yeah, that jump to the bridge, like, I feel like that looks easier than it is for the most part.
Once you get the timing down, it's not too bad.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And sometimes you can get stuck like that. It's annoying.
Yeah.
You can also ride on top of the little arrow sign and get a boost off of it, but it's very risky because you can just crash into it.
Right.
So this level has very annoying RNG item strat. There's a shortcut on this track that only opens if you shoot a projectile item on it, which I just got. So
Nice.
that's cool. I'm gonna be collecting Wumpa Fruit here, so I can go a little faster.
But with
That box
Wumpa
gave me
Fruit,
9.
with Wumpa Fruit, like the boost is so minuscule, it's often not worth like breaking your line to go for one unless you have like a crate like that.
If it's right in your way, you might as well get it.
Right.
But if it's out of the way, you just want to avoid it.
Would it be a good time for a donation or two?
Yeah, that's fine.
We do have $50 from Anton Iceland, who said, love from Iceland to everyone. Also $10 from Astro Bodies, who says, just wanted to see that this is one of my favorite new GDQs. Also wanted to say hi to my friend Jimmy in the crowd. Also, as a quick reminder, everybody, we just passed the $1,000 mark for Marvel Spider-Man Ultimate Mode. We're trying to hit $2,500 to make J-Hobbs struggle as much as possible. So please get those donations in. That's the next run.
Cool, so I actually got a shield, which is a projectile, but you have to fire it in the air.
Wow.
Because in this game, for some reason, if you fire the shield when you're on the ground, before that shortcut, it just blows up for no reason. Like it hits some invisible collision on the ground and just disappears. It doesn't reach the shortcut door, unfortunately. So you have to launch it in the air to prevent that.
I'm so not used to like the jarring movements that you do in the air with the little hops. So every time you like drift toward the wall, I go, and then you just like correct it really quick. I keep like, I can't imagine what I'm looking like on the cat. I used to like Mario Kart, where you know if you're just like drifting into the wall, it's really hard to course correct like that.
Yeah, you actually have a lot of control over your character here. All right, so this is not Polar Pass, Blizzard Bluff. I'm gonna get Secret Fire here. Go to the right of the boulder. There are some shortcuts here that are pretty difficult.
I was gonna say
this one
looks
in
hard.
particular.
Nice.
All right, you want to ride on the left side there, and just ride up the hill. That shortcut was actually an unintended shortcut in the original game, but the developers, Beanox Studios, decided to make that intended in this game.
It seems like there are like quite a few of those, the intended shortcuts that look unintended-ish.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, that was close. That shortcut is a lot harder than it looks. Whoa, I almost got rocketed. All right. I have to watch out for this boulder cycle. Okay, we're good. Ooh, that TNT.
Do we have time for another donation?
Yeah, go ahead.
Sounds good. We have $20 from Rizaha, who says, hey, Violin, best of luck with the run. We also have $30 from Max, too, who said, I completely forgot it was GDQx season and had a delightful surprise waiting for me when I checked Twitch on a whim. Amazing run so far, and so pleased that money is going to able gamers. Best of luck to all the runners. We also have a red pill dragon who says, vroom, vroom, enjoying the stream. Nux24, who gave $15 and says, yay, more GDQ. There's that Mime Force giving $50 and saying, long-time watcher, first-time donator. I would love to see Spider-Man run on Ultimate. Love the cause, and thank you to all the streamers for the work you put into this. And yes, Marvel Spider-Man Ultimate Mode is coming along pretty nice. We still have $1,500 more to go, so get those donations in if you want to see that.
Ooh, I got a mask. Look at that.
Ooh.
I'm going to wait until I have 10 Wumpa Fruit so I can use the mask for longer.
Right, right. Also, is there no collision on that first wall when you started? That really,
for some reason you can just ride up the wall. Oh, I wonder what it's going to be like riding up against it with the mask.
This is like pretty good RNG, right? Mask into the into the turbo. Yeah. Wow, that's cool. I love the rhythm in this game of just the boost, boost, boost.
Also, a cool thing about Spyro is he doesn't get a mask, he actually gets sparks.
Oh, that's cool.
Which is pretty nice. Pretty cool touch.
Curse these dragon thumbs.
Spyro does a lot of trash talk.
That seemed like it went pretty well. That was like a good one,
116
right?
is really good.
Yeah. You're really good. How about that?
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
So are you.
Oh.
If you guys haven't seen Brian Otto's Titanfall runs, he's amazing. You should go check him out.
Thank you.
Let's see if I get a good podium animation. Of course not. This is the longest one. You can tell by how the camera pans out from the trophy. Also, I am playing on a PS4 Pro with SSDs, with an SSD installed, but the load times are still pretty
I was
lengthy.
going to say, yeah, those are beefy.
You're looking at the fastest load times right now.
The game looks pretty for what
It
it's
does,
worth.
it does.
I'd only ever seen it on your stream, and then we were over in practice. I was like, whoa! And then Violent's like, this is actually only 720p. So, yeah.
By the way, we do have $15 from Greg M135. It says, great event for a great charity. I love all that you do, GDQ.
All right, so this is Mystery Caves. It has a pretty neat shortcut right here. I need to build up my reserves very specifically. I'm gonna do a good boost here and then a perfect boost to make sure I have my reserves maintained. If you do a perfect boost there's a chance that your reserves will run out before you reach over to the perfect zone. Basically, the meteor at the bottom right has two different lines. If you pass the first line, you get a good boost. If you pass the second line without overfilling the bar, you get a perfect boost. And we generally want to avoid these turtles as much as possible because in this game, their hitboxes are very janky. They can actually slow you down. This is going pretty well so far. Also, I have to watch out for the fire cycles that are coming up. But I think I have that in control. There are a lot of items scattered around.
Yeah, there are.
Items aren't that scary right now. But once I get to the more difficult blue fire tracks, it's going to be crucial to avoid them.
Speaking of like jumping off the turtles, is being in the air generally slower than being on the ground?
In most cases, yes.
Okay, I would imagine, yeah.
And also, these AI, they're on easy mode, but they have a lot of awareness of whether or not you're behind them. And if you are directly behind an AI, more likely than not, they will put an item in front of you. And 158 is really good.
Nice, dude. Is the primary reason easy is fastest is because of like there's less item RNG, or like what makes easy fastest?
Because on medium difficulty, enemies can fire rockets at you and bombs more frequently.
Okay.
On easy mode, they usually only resort to putting potions and TNTs.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I'd imagine like you're not going to be struggling like to beat them in the races on a harder difficulty or anything like that.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah.
And on hard mode, they can shoot. What is it called? It's like the blue shell from Mario Kart. It's a blue orb. That's what we call it.
That's pretty nice from a speedrun perspective then, that you can run on a difficulty with less RNG.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I wanted to get Sacred Fire from that boost pad, but it's pretty hard to get out of that spiral without hitting a wall, because we have a slower turning stat with this character.
There's a jump coming up here that I think looks really sick, but apparently isn't that hard, but it looks cool.
Yeah, it's pretty easy.
This one.
It's
I
an
love that, dude. It's so cool.
Yeah, but getting through this spiral is very difficult.
Yeah, because if you just brush the wall at all, you lose your reserves.
Mm-hmm. Right? You lose all of them.
Yeah.
There we go.
Nice.
I'm going to cut through this grass. pretty good. Oh, hello? Sometimes I have a problem of drifting in the opposite direction that I want to. I don't know why. I'm just bad, I guess.
I mean, I do that in MK8 all the time, so I mean, I can relate.
Whoa.
Okay, okay.
That's $1 right there. That TNT almost landed. I've had a TNT land on me like that, where an AI takes it off its head, and it just lands on me. It does have an active hitbox, but it's very small, so it's very rare. I'm honestly surprised that I'm only getting hit by items now.
Yeah, I feel like this has been pretty clean so far, RNG-wise. Yeah. We have time for donations, I think? Yeah, cool.
Sounds great. $25 from Joker's Bunny. They say, shout out to Becca Sweet D and War Fan. This is happening at TwitchCon, by the way. We appreciate all of the people who are here, runners, gamers, and various fans. So thank you all for showing up. I'm Rusty, gave $50 and said, good luck to all the runners. Let's get it. We also have Dum Dee Dum, who gave $10 and said, a boop and a treat for the dragon.
That's good. That's topical.
Yeah, I think he needs food.
All right, so this is actually one of the hardest tracks in the game because it has so many tight turns. And we're going to be getting blue fire here really, really soon. And that makes it even harder to make it past the tight turns, as you'll see. Requires very precise execution.
Oh.
All right, here we go. I need to focus here. Good.
Dude, this track is nuts.
Yeah, it's really fast.
The little like whip turn you did coming off the booster pad as well. You have way more speed that time. Yeah, wow. That's fortunate that that gate doesn't have collision.
And now since I have more reserves, oh, okay. Never mind. Goodbye, reserves.
What would
what
reserve
happened there.
allowed you to do there?
Oh,
Just be faster?
yeah.
Okay.
It would have let me do less boost.
Okay.
Have more corners. But I don't know what happened there. I must have not held down on the D-pad or something. But at least I got to show off a full lap with blue fire, so I'm content with that.
That was really, yeah, I really liked watching that.
And that's Cortex Castle. I forget. I think Sewer Speedway is after this. By the way, during any load screens, feel free to read donations.
I can do that, sure. As a quick reminder, everybody, we're pushing for that Marvel Spider-Man Ultimate Mode donation incentive because that's coming right after this run. We don't have much time, but we have a little bit more that we need to go. So we got to hit that $2,500. Please know. Also, Nelly gave $10 and said, greetings from the audience. Yeah, we have a lot of people from the audience. Thank you.
All right, so this is Tiny Arena. It may look like a very simple track, but it's actually one of the most difficult to optimize, in my opinion. Because you have to play so close to the walls. The best time you want to go for is a sub 3 minute time. And you need to have very good drifting lines and cut as many corners as possible and maintain reserves while doing that.
I get big, whatever that Wario course was from Mario Kart.
Wario Stadium.
Yeah, I get big Wario Stadium vibes from this track.
By the way, the world record holder for this game, HypnoShark, he is insane.
He just got a PB the other day, didn't he?
Yeah, he just got a 47.
Nice.
A sub 48, first ever. He's really good. All right, let's see if I can get a sub 3. I've only gotten sub 3 once before. So it'd be awesome to get it here.
You think this has potential?
Nope. Oh, nope. It's over.
Just that light brush on the wall.
Yep.
And punished. Wow.
This game is brutal sometimes.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, I should have driven over the turbo pad. I don't know what I was thinking. It's fine. Again, I'm trying to get rid of items so I can get a mask power up. Says the guy who can't fly. Oh, what? Okay. That's fine. There's another turbo pad coming up. Whoops. Okay. So I want to avoid jumping on these hills as much as possible. Unfortunately, that didn't work out.
Yeah, this looks really, really hard to do clean.
Oh, Jesus.
There's like a boost you can get on another track by landing on a TNT, right? But that wouldn't work there.
No, it wouldn't work there. You have to be going on a downhill.
A downhill, okay.
I'll explain that later.
Okay.
Excuse me? That timing.
Yeah, dude.
It can be like that sometimes.
Are you able to take advantage of like the riding on CPU on this track at all with all the jumps?
That's never a good option. Okay. You want to avoid that.
Okay.
Put an item in front of me, I dare you. All right. So that's $2, right?
I think so. I should really be keeping track, yeah.
313, yikes. I got Dark Spiral, guys.
We have $25 from Rico, who says, "Yo, Violin, good luck on the run. I know you'll do great."
Thank you, Rico.
We also have $50 from Gabe, who says, "Our son Gabe is an able gamer and loves PS4 Spider-Man. He and his dog dressed as Spider-Man and Mary Jane last year for Halloween, and he is getting so excited to see the speed run. Thanks for all you do. https:/" Oh, well, anyways, there's a long hyperlink, and the picture is adorable. So please get your donations in to make Gabe happy, because he wants to see J-Hop suffer, just like the rest of us.
Do it for Gabe.
All right, so coming up here is the last CTR track, or last CTR Cup, my bad. The first track is Roost 2, which has cool tech using the TNT item. And it's a fairly consistent strat. All you have to do is get the TNT on lap 1 or 2, so you can use it to gain speed on lap 3. And basically, if you're on a downhill and you land on top of a TNT before touching the ground, you actually get a very, very fast speed upgrade for a little bit. And you'll notice there's a huge speed difference. Hopefully I can get a TNT here on lap 1 or 2. Oh, there you go. I'm gonna put the TNT right there, and I'll use it on lap 2.
Nice.
Hopefully, successfully. If you touch the ground and then hit the TNT, it doesn't work though. So it's a very precise strat.
All right, good luck.
Thank you. Oh, there we go.
Nice. That was
really good.
I'll clap for that. Yeah, dude.
Ooh, and I got a mask. What?
Let's go, dude.
That's insane.
And you had a Nitro at the start of the level too, right?
The TNT, yeah.
Or a turbo rather.
Peep OS. All right. There was so much going on there. Please don't explode.
Oh my
okay. Wow, 114. I've never gotten a 114 before.
Oh no! Wow.
Yeah. That was insane luck.
Yeah. I'm getting like
a
a heart attack just watching this. I can't imagine how you're feeling. So sorry.
No, it's all good. That was fantastic. We have $5 from Abel PR, who says, Spyro the Sassy Dragon. Sounds like my kind of dragon.
All right, so this is Dingo Canyon. It's a pretty basic track. You want to avoid these armadillos. Yes, they are armadillos, guys. In the original game, they were just blue blobs on the ground. But now they are armadillos. I'm not doing a great job keeping up my reserves, so I don't know if this is going to work now. Unfortunately, it didn't. There's another turbo pad coming up here, but now the armadillo cycle is going to be a little different, so I have to be very careful.
Is it a global cycle through the whole race?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I avoided him just fine. There's a cool shortcut here. Right there. There's actually an even faster shortcut, but it's really hard to not hit the collision there. So I play it safe.
It seems like when you're driving off track, the grass doesn't slow you down a whole lot as long as you're hopping.
Yeah, anytime you drive over an off-road section, you want to be hopping.
Okay.
It lets you go faster over it. What the heck? It's actually quite hard to see those armadillos because your cart is in the way.
Right.
It is possible to keep up Sacred Fire throughout the entire track. I'm just not doing a great job right now.
The track here seems a lot more narrow than other courses as well.
Mm-hmm. There are a lot of obstacles. Item? 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 No? Okay. Thank you, guys.
We have $50 from Rocket Garden, who says, super excited to finally see a GDQ in person. So another hello from the audience.
Hey, Rocket Garden.
Hello.
Spidey Ninja 92 gave $35 and says, yeah, it's pretty topical. First time at a GDQ event and happy to be here with my best friend. Good luck to all the GDQ players.
All right, this is Dragon Mines. It is notorious for being difficult because of the shortcut. And on online mode, everyone doesn't vote for it, except for me. Ooh.
Nice.
I actually want that because it gives me more reserves. So this shortcut is very tricky. Let's see if I can do it. There we go.
Nice.
It's a lot harder than it looks, by the way.
It already looks difficult, yeah.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate. That's fine. I can still make it through the shortcut without Sacred Fire. It's just a lot easier when you have Sacred Fire.
Right.
So now there's more pressure. Ideally, I just want to get through without getting crushed by the minecart.
Right.
And I'll be happy. Nice.
Nice, dude. It doesn't seem like you go faster than the minecart, fortunately.
You can
maybe
when
with
you
Sacred
have
Fire.
when you have Sacred Fire, you actually do go faster than the minecart.
Okay.
So hopefully the cycle lines up well.
Oh my god.
What is happening?
Can you? Nice adaptation, dude. Let's go.
$3. Okay. Whatever, dude.
We have $15 from the Mushroom 13, who said, whoa, supercharged. Good luck
good.
and have fun, Violin.
Thank you, dude.
We also have $25 from Ortega 144. They say, first-time watcher, long-time donator, Crash Team Racing is one of the games I most played as a kid. In love to see it going fast.
All right, so this is Sewer Speedway. It's known for having very bad collision. Beanox did patch the shortcut at least, so now it's a lot easier to go through it, just like that. And instead of riding on this, I'm gonna jump up the wall here to cut a corner. I'm gonna jump off of these walls as well while avoiding the giant barrel of doom.
And do you get the jump turbos?
Yeah, you get hang time turbos.
Hang time turbos, excuse me. Yep.
Pretty simple track. Again, there is some invisible collision, which I'm avoiding because I know where they are.
Right.
on a lot of ramps, you'll just randomly hit an invisible wall. The game just punishes you for no reason. But I know where that invisible wall is, so I'm avoiding it.
Is this game fastest on current patch then?
No, they've actually... Whoa.
That was...
How did I do that?
That was pretty nice.
There have been a lot of skips in this game that have been patched out.
Okay.
We do have an old patch category, so if you want to play on the older patch, you can.
Okay.
You're more than welcome to. It's just that this version is more accessible, and it has all of the new DLC tracks.
Exactly.
As well. Hopefully, we get once we stop getting new tracks. I'm hoping we get an all tracks mode category, so we can play all of the tracks. Okay.
Are those
Very
barrels
scary.
a cycle as well, or is that random?
Okay. Those are a cycle as well.
Okay.
Cool. This is pretty nice.
Yeah. I feel like the game's been throwing a lot at you, and you're just like rolling with the punches. So yeah, well done.
And that's all for the CTR tracks. And now we get to play the C&K tracks, which are, in my opinion, I think the C&K tracks are better than the CTR tracks. They're more fun to play.
And these are significantly different than their previous game counterparts?
Yeah, because they removed a lot of the anti-gravity sections, or all of them, I should say, to make it feel more like CTR. And they also added blue fire to a lot of those tracks. So they play a lot differently than before. But if you have any more donations, you can read those.
I certainly do. We have Anti-Made who gave $15 and says, it makes me happy to finally see Crash Team Racing in a GDQ. Let's go, Violin. Ducky Spike gave $15 and said, so happy to finally attend a GDQ event. Thanks to everyone involved and best of luck to the runners. And also, Asuka424 gave $15 and said, here's $15 for making Gabe smile and J-Hobbs frown. Do it for Gabe. By the way, we have passed the halfway mark for Marvel's Spider-Man Ultimate Mode. It is within reach. Keep those donations coming in. We greatly appreciate it.
That's after this run, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm going to keep it real with you guys. This track exists for some reason. This is basically a ripoff of Crash Co. from CTR. So there's really nothing special going on. You're just maintaining reserves and cycling through items, trying to get a mask. So I'm gonna ask you guys a favor. I know GDQ staff isn't gonna like this, but can you donate with puns and make me laugh?
Why?
What have you done? What have you done, Violin?
Preferably crash-related puns.
Oh no. I'm gonna grade these on a scale of 1 to 10. I think we'll add that in there too.
Okay.
I'm also trying to fish for a mask here.
Right.
Obviously. And like I said before, getting Wumpa Fruit really isn't that worth it if they're out of your way like that.
Yeah.
Which they are. Actually, the placement of Wumpa Fruit here are very inconvenient. Because if you get that one right there, you can just hit the wall very easily, like I just did. But pretty simple track. Someone's gonna place an item down. I can feel it. Which one? Oh, okay.
Your Spyro senses are tingling.
C&K tracks are very scary. Oh, there's an item, but I had a shield.
Nice, dude.
Protection is important.
We have some donations. By the way, Matt Danovic gave $25 and said, way to dodge that cart. Also, Dreed Shard 14 gave $50 and said, it makes sense to drop $50 for Spyro Racing and Spyro Switch. Also, nice minecart avoiding there. Everybody loved that.
All right, this track, I actually forget the name of. What is this called? This is a track that exists. I actually like this track, so I don't know how I forgot the name of it. But I'm going to be cutting a lot of corners here, going up this hill. I'd like to have Sacred Fire if I was better at this game. All right. Let's maintain Sacred Fire now.
I was gonna say, to be fair, the sleep that we got at the Airbnb was rough.
Oh my
so
god!
all of like the street noise. Yeah.
There was someone outside arguing with his girlfriend, just screaming. That was unfortunate. Okay, so I actually tried to jump many times there. The game just said no, because in this game, when you're driving on some hills, even if you press the jump button, there's a chance that your character's just not going to jump. I hope that gets fixed, but it's very unfortunate that we have to deal with that.
So, out of nowhere, the incentive for Marvel Spider-Man Ultimate Mode just got met.
Yeah.
Let's go. That potion is very scary. Okay.
Also, we had a $1,200 donation
Wow.
from Beanox Dev Team.
Hey, that's awesome.
They say, hello, GDQx. Greetings from the team at Beanox. We're really happy to see the community come together to enjoy some fast CTR. Thanks to ViolinGamer for this awesome run, and let's raise as much money as possible for able gamers.
That's so cool.
Thank you so much, Beanox.
I haven't seen this game before, but it's so beautiful.
Shoutouts to game developers being involved with speedrunners. Like that is the coolest thing. I really
great.
appreciate that. Yeah, we're such like a niche community, but like having like an active dialogue or being acknowledged by the people that make the games that we have a big passion for is awesome. So
we also had another $1,200 donation
Wow.
from Andrew 18. No comment, but I think none is needed because I'm pretty sure that pushed us over.
that's so cool.
For Spider-Man Ultimate Mode. Gabe will be happy.
So this is Assembly Lane. Actually, quite a tricky track, and I'm actually pretty bad at keeping Sacred Fire here. But it's known for having the conveyor belt at the middle of the track there. You have to be very careful to avoid the, what are they called? The crushy things.
The crushy things.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that gets the point across, so.
So you just want to ride on the side here, which can look quite scary, so you can easily fall. And it is scary. For me especially. And getting a mask here is really cool because you can just drive through the middle without having anything to worry about.
That'd be a really nice line then, yeah.
Yeah.
Karting games, or racing games in general, are all about lines, generally speaking, taking the shortest possible distance through the track.
Also, items can get scary on lap 3.
Why is that?
I don't know, they can... The AI can't go on the conveyor belt because they choose not to, but
Okay.
There's only one turbo pad that you can drive on, which is at the end of the track. And if you lose reserves anywhere after that or before that, you lose a lot of time.
Okay.
And I think I lost reserves
Yeah,
for all 3 laps. It's very difficult.
Was that just because you didn't have enough stored?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
But I mean, nothing too terrible happened, so we're all good.
By the way, 4 Strings gave $10 and said, hey, you're my crush, and I think you're bandit cute.
Thank you.
What's your rating?
I was going to grade those. I'll let Violin take that one.
7 out of 10.
Oh, that's pretty good. How about this? Cyborg Shadow gave $25 and said, this is quickly spiraling out of control.
I like
Let's
that
not
one.
have it drag on much longer.
Okay, that was good.
I like that one.
That's a solid 9.
That's a 9? Dang, okay, that's pretty generous. I mean, I'm thinking the ceiling here. I was going to give that like a 7.5. Like, it's pretty good. It's above average.
So this is a very cool blue fire track, one of my favorites. It's Hyperspace Way. It's the final boss track in CNK, you go through a lot of these portals, and memorizing the layout of this track is very important. So you can do a lot of cool skips.
Spyro agrees.
So this Super Turbo Pad actually gives you even faster blue fire, which I'm going to use.
Yeah, you are zooming, dude.
Yeah, so now it's going to be super fast. I need to focus here.
Okay.
Did Spyro's head...
He did a little twirl.
Oh. I never knew that was a thing. Also, where did my fire go?
You were distracted by Spyro.
I suppose, yeah.
It looked cool while you were going really fast.
Yeah.
For what it's worth, so.
The detail in the animation in this game is really, really good. Beanox did a really great job. All right, let's do this better this time.
Good luck.
Items, no items, please.
Ooh.
All right.
Oh my god.
That figure 8 right there is very difficult, by the way.
Yeah, dude.
Oh. All right, lap 3 was good.
Nice, man. That was really fun.
I lost about 10 seconds, but who cares?
Yeah.
How about a $5.11 donation from the Alter Maven, who said, "I'd like to make a pun, but my Cortex can't seem to generate one."
Nice.
That one was good.
That's good.
Cortex is a character in the Crash series, by the way.
Where do you put that ranking?
Okay.
A 9.
Okay, a 9.
Yeah.
All right.
Do I have to remind you every time?
I'm sorry.
Xanoth gave $50 and said, "Let's crash their hopes with our puns, racing towards that 0 ranking."
Okay, I mean, that wasn't a bad pun, but I felt that was kind of like an easy one.
Yeah.
So, you know, let's give it a 5, like average.
Okay.
I'll give it a
right in the
pass.
middle.
I'll give you a passing 6. How about that?
Okay, passing 6, good. This one isn't a pun as far as I know. $5 from Juan Peru, who says, "Good luck, violin, especially RNG sea diving, or sea driving."
Oh, no.
Is that coming up soon?
Soon-ish.
Soon-ish.
Yeah. All right, so this is one of my favorite tracks. It doesn't have any blue fire, but it's really fun to play anyway.
I like the color palette already.
Yeah, it's really cool. You're avoiding this train the whole time, which is pretty cool. A lot of cool corner cutting. Pretty fun music. The music in this game is phenomenal.
Speaking of music, why exactly is your handle ViolinGamer? Like what?
My name is ViolinGamer because I'm a gamer who plays violin.
Music is like a big part of what you do, isn't it?
So if you guys don't know, I actually make violin covers of video game music. If you guys are interested in checking it out, you guys are gonna have to find the links. Actually, you can follow my Twitter. I post a lot of stuff there. And I do mention it on Twitch sometimes. So gotta watch out for these train cycles. If you get hit by the train, you get stunned for a good 3 or so seconds. Wait, I don't know why I paused.
I thought you were gonna try and pause buffer something there. I was about to pop off.
I don't know what my brain was going through.
Did you feel like you were at home and I'm gonna hit the train, I'll reset? Yeah.
Maybe. That was funny. But yeah.
You've been self-commentators cursing yourself. I mean, I feel like it's 7 or 8 times this run. This bad thing can happen in this situation, and then within 2 seconds that happens.
Should I just not commentate? All right, Brian, take it away.
I mean, you're good. You're good.
All right.
Hour 20 minutes of serious time.
Yeah.
Where's the train? There it is. All right, let's keep my reserves this time. I think the reason I'm failing some of these really easy strats is because I'm not jamming out to music.
Right, you normally do that when you play, right?
Ooh. Yeah, at home I listen to my own personal playlist. By the way, all I listen to, guys, is video game music.
Yeah.
I don't listen to real music.
Oh my god.
So. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Oh, what? I tried to fire the shield at that dude, but the shield just went poof.
We have $25 from Shinkari, who says, greetings from the crowd. I was told to say a pun, so here you go. 2 antennas on a roof fall in love and get married. The ceremony was boring, but the reception was incredible.
I mean, it's okay. I don't know.
Wait, I didn't get it.
The 2 antennas fall in love. The reception is incredible. Yeah,
okay.
I mean, that kind of made me groan internally. So like, A for effort, I give it like a 3.5. I'm sorry.
I'll give it a 4.
Also, it wasn't crash related. That was a point, right? Okay.
Yeah. So this is Tiny Temple. It is the fastest track in terms of speed, like how fast you go. I'm about to hit a super turbo pad at the end of the track here, and it's going to make me go super fast. I'm going to do a lot of cool skips. So I need to have some serious time. So there's a high chance that there's going to be an item around the corner after I get this blue fire, which I'm going to have to dodge. I'm dodging a lot of stuff here, by the way. Yep, there's the potion.
There's the item.
I predicted it. I'm going to go left here because their fire is going to be on the right. Yep. Going to do cool jump here. Looks scary. All right, now I have to watch out for more items.
Whoa. Whoa, okay.
I did not see that one. Okay. That electricity can hurt you, by the way. Ooh.
Jeez.
Driving on the edge. Very good. Let's go.
Yeah, dude. You kept that sacred fire the whole time, too.
Yeah.
How did that compare to like your best on that level? I don't know if you checked the time.
Probably tied.
I was going to say, it was impressive. Yeah.
It was very good.
Well, we do have a $50 donation from Miria, who says, meow,
Yeah.
meow.
1 out of 10. No, I'm kidding. All right, so Thunderstruck, this track, Thunderstruck, is, in my opinion, the scariest track to play on. And
I mean,
you'll
it
see
looks
why.
spooky. Yeah.
There are so many obstacles to dodge and so many tight turns. There's a very hard shortcut as well. And I'm gonna have blue fire here.
It's a tight line.
You'll see. I need some serious time as well.
Okay.
Let's see if I can get the shortcut. Nice.
Nice, dude.
Hello, TNT. Nice.
Nice, dude.
This is my best Thunderstruck ever so far.
Knock on wood.
Oh, commentator's curse. Shoot. I almost got hit. Yeah, this was actually my best Thunderstruck ever, guys.
Wow. The gold split.
Wow. That was really good.
That level has a really, really nice flow to it.
Very, very scary, though.
Yeah, dude.
We have a $250 donation
Nice.
from Kessenchi. They say, hey, GDQx, it's a pleasure to donate for such a worthy cause, especially while my favorite streamer is hosting. Aww. Donation goes to Announcer's Choice. Keep up the good, everyone. Cheers from Brazil.
All right, so this is Barren Ruins. This game, this track is pretty fun. Not really many obstacles to dodge, aside from enemy items, but there are some things out of the ground sticking up that you want to avoid. Those little squares sticking out of the ground you can actually bump into and lose all your reserves. Full shortcut here, intended, obviously. Gotta avoid this robot. I don't know what he's doing. He's just carrying something. And this, there are ice physics in this game, so it's important to know how to control your character over the ice.
I would imagine it's just more slippery. Is that about it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Also, I'm throwing the potion in front of me because when it hits the wall, it just disappears. Because I don't want any potions. I don't want any. I don't want to place obstacles in front of myself when I come back around.
Yeah, you don't want to ruin your own line. Yeah.
But on lap 3, it doesn't matter. You can just place any items down.
Right.
Yep, the enemy hits switch there to make the boulder fall, so you gotta ride on the side right there. That's consistent, it always happens.
Well, that was cool.
Alright, not too bad. Could have kept up my reserves more, but overall, not too bad. And there's one more cup after this.
So there's 4 more races?
Yep.
Cool.
We have some more donations. We have Tim, who gave $50 and said, bonus on a paycheck, do I donate or do I buy a game? I donate, of course.
Good choice.
This is professional gaming if I have anything to say. Good luck to the runners. We have Katie81, who gave $8 and said, pun alert, violin, I love you from the bottom of my cart.
Aww.
That's a 10 out of 10.
Yeah,
right
I was
there.
going to say, that's like, yeah, just on the cute scale. Yeah.
Cyborg Shadow gave $5 and said, this gameplay has me entranced. I could listen to violin, but see him fake crash when he presses pause. It's zamorous and perfect.
That was amazing. Can I get a round of applause
a 10 for
that?
effort.
Amazing.
Yeah.
All right.
We tried.
Anonymous gave $10 and said, really enjoying this run. It's really entertaining.
Oh my goodness.
You did this to yourself, Island.
Yeah, this is your fault, not mine.
Maybe I like this, okay? So this is Jungle Boogie. It's pretty cool. The music is cool. Pretty obvious why it's called Jungle Boogie. It's because of the music, right? And it's in a jungle, maybe? I'm not sure. Pretty straightforward. There's some wonky collision, but that's about it.
Short laps too, huh?
Yeah, very short. This track is super short. Whoops. Trying to get a mask. That's about it.
Do you have time for donations then?
Yeah.
Cool.
Perfect. We have Twisty Maze Little Passage, who gave $50. They say ViolinGamer is the Poexel of racing games.
Wow.
What great commentary and a great voice to go with it. Love you, GDQ.
That's some high praise.
Thank you so much.
Imaginary Incorporated gave $25 and said, hope you don't mind me chilling on your back couch. It seemed too empty. I'll also match you for each item you hit. Fluffy Critter gave $10 and said, I haven't seen this game before, but it looks pretty great. These racing skills are something to aspire to.
Oh, I like
Ooh,
that.
That was good.
That. Yeah, that's a 9 for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. And to be clear, we're clapping for the race, not for the pun. Yeah.
No, let's clap for the pun.
Nah, I'm good. We've got $10 from Mod366 who says, Hobbs playing Spider-Man on highest difficulty. That's something I want to see. Him suffering, I mean. So let's go for that. Nice going on CTR ViolinGamer. Looks really awesome.
Thank you. This is deep sea driving, and let me just say, this is an insane track. I'm going to let it speak for itself. I'm going to be dodging so much.
Yeah, this was referenced in an earlier donation, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you'll see why. I need to focus a lot here.
Sorry.
Good lap 1. There's a potion there, blending into the green.
That's cool. Oh.
Good lap 2.
Yeah.
What?
I didn't even see that. Oh, okay. Okay, that works.
That was weird. No. The little blade came out just for a split second. Now I have the slower blue fire.
Okay.
Dumb AI, man.
You're 2 for 3. 2 for 3 laps.
Hey, Beanox. Can I talk to you real quick? No, but for real, it would be cool if we could filter out items, just like Mario Kart, so we can have no item races. Just saying. But seriously, Beanox did such an amazing job with this game. When I first heard that CTR was getting remade, I was afraid that the core mechanics would be ruined because in CNK, as I said, there's no reserve system, so there's not really much depth to that game. But they did such a good job with this game and maintaining the feel of the original. All right, this is my hardest track. I'm gonna maintain what I collided into the fence, but I made it over the fence.
You got it over?
Huh. I was gonna say I'm gonna maintain Sacred Fire here, but that's a lie. I'm sorry. But at the end of this track, there is a super turbo pad, which is gonna give me blue fire. It's gonna make this track a lot more difficult. So once I reach that point, I'm gonna need to focus again. All right, here we go. Aw, that sucks. Well, I let go of down on the D-pad.
Oh, okay.
Because I tried to correct my turn.
Right, okay.
That's fine. That was still pretty decent. Though.
Yeah. I would imagine it'd be kind of hard to correct while still holding down the entire time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot harder than it looks right there.
It looks pretty hard.
There you go. That's a very tight space to maneuver around at this speed. Well, that's pretty decent.
Yeah, nicely done.
And coming up is my favorite track in the whole game.
Is this the last race or second to
Yep,
last?
this is the last race.
Okay, all right.
This is, and time is coming up when I cross the finish line. But yeah, this is my favorite track in the entire game, so.
Save the best for last?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's called Electron Avenue, and it just has such a fun flow to it. Also, there's a cool trick here.
Hold your horns. Here comes Spyro.
Oh! That was dope.
Cool 360 right there. So I'm going to try to maintain this blue fire throughout the entire track. I believe this is the fastest blue fire you can get, but I'm not too positive. Going to do a cool jump right here. Saves a lot of time. And just a lot of tight corner jumps right here. And right here. That one is pretty cool.
Yeah, it is.
And I just love the whole aesthetic of this track.
Right.
It's so beautiful.
I get some like F-Zero vibes from it.
I could see that, yeah. And I'll go for items on lap 3. Try to get a mask or something. Ooh, is that TNT?
That's cool.
Yeah, you want to land on that other ramp to jump over the laser. That's cycle-based, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah, sometimes you can cancel your hang time turbo by pressing the jump button right before you touch the ground.
That's interesting.
Wasn't like that in the original, but
Is there ever a benefit to that? I can't imagine.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
No. It is what it is. Oh, I did say I was going to use items, huh? Another Nitro. Nice.
Nice.
Don't item me, please. Okay.
Hey.
Oh, okay. Thankfully, all of these turbo pads give you blue fire, so you don't really have to worry. Except when you lose it like that. But time is coming up right here. Time. 1:12:50. Decent.
Nice, dude.
Yeah. We do use in-game timing, so I'm not sure what that would be. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to Brian Otto for helping.
Of course. Thanks for having me, man.
If you guys want to check me out on Twitch, it's twitch.tv/ViolinGamer_, or you can follow me on Twitter. Please follow Brian Otto as well.
Thank
Brian
you.
Otto. He's amazing.
You're amazing.
And thank you, GDQ and Twitch, for having me. Hope you enjoy. And I can't wait to see J-Hobbs suffer.
Yeah.
Oh, also, quick shout out. I'd like to thank J-Hobbs and his roommate for lending me this controller because I forgot to pack my controller. So that's very important. But yeah.
Well, thanks for watching, guys.
We have $25 from Red Cricket 6.